the specimen also. Okay, so first, intercostal nerves. It's very simple. This is anterior rami of the thoracic spinal nerves. So what should you remember about this? They run segmentally between ribs first. Then the upper intercostal nerves run up to the sternum, like this.
Okay.
6-1. The lower 6 run this way, and then into the anterolateral wall of the abdominal cavity.
Abdominal.
Yeah? So therefore, these nerves innervate muscles, deep muscles of the thoracic cavity, all abdominal muscles. You will read it in the text. Then some muscles which are of ventral origin and appear on the dorsal surface on the back, like serratus posterior superior inferior, levator scaphoid, like this, yeah? So then, they innervate all the wall of the thoracic and abdominal cavity, so it means not only muscles, but also skin above it, and inside it will be parietal pleura, okay? So, cutaneous branches will run along the approximately mid-axillary line or anterior axillary line here, and anterior cutaneous branches, thoracic, run on the sides of the sternum, abdominal on the sides of the rectus anterior muscle, yeah? So, and cutaneous branches, we have lateral abdominal and thoracic, medial abdominal and thoracic, and which are located at the level approximately of the mammary gland, will give mammary branches, medial and lateral. So it is approximately 2nd to 5th intercostal nerves. So guys, the rest you will read in the text. It's very simple. We are going further. Lumbar plexus. Lumbar plexus is formed by the anterior rami of the upper 3 lumbar, some from the 12th thoracic, some from the 4th lumbar. It is located in front of the transverse process over here within the muscle, which is called psoas major muscle. You can see it in the picture over here. Yeah, so this is plexus, and then inside this. So it gives immediately branches to the psoas major, minor, and quadratus lumborum, and then other branches will run from the lateral side of the psoas major, medial and anteriorly. The most from the lateral side. What do we see here? So there will be. I have it. So first, what you see here, it will be subcostal nerve, yeah, under the 12 ribs. So we have intercostal 11, yeah, and the last 12 is called subcostal. So therefore subcostal, and then we have already branches of the lumbar plexus, yeah. So iliohypogastric and ilioinguinal run from the same trunk, and then they split into 2, as you see here. And first they innervate muscles of the lateral abdominal wall, and then give cutaneous branches. So iliohypogastric innervates skin over here, upper gluteal area, and then anterior branches above the inguinal ligament. Iliohypogastric. Ilioinguinal will run through the inguinal canal, exit through the superficial inguinal ring, and here will innervate the skin above the pubis, then anterior scrotal, anterior part of the labia majora also. This is ilioinguinal. Then we have nerve which is called lateral cutaneous femoral. It runs, these two, by the way, run above the iliac crest like this, or along the iliac crest, and this one, which is lateral cutaneous femoral, run through the iliac fossa above the iliac muscle, and then it perforates the anterior abdominal wall medial to the superior anterior superior iliac spine, and runs in the lateral part of the thigh. Then Then femoral, the longest one, yeah? So it runs on the lateral side, then I will show it in the cadaver. Then it will be genitofemoral nerve. It gives two branches, genital and femoral. It runs anteriorly, perforating the psoas major. Then femoral will innervate the skin below the inguinal ligament. And inguinal runs into the inguinal canal, perforating posterior wall, innervates content of the inguinal canal. In men, it will be spermatic cord cremaster muscle. In female, it's round ligament of uterus. But then final branches anyway come out through the superficial inguinal ring and innervate the skin, almost the same what we said for ilioinguinal nerve. So now, the last one, it will be medially from the muscle. It is called obturator nerve. It runs through the, first in the pelvic area, then through the obturator canal over here, innervates the external obturator muscle, then give branches to the muscles of the medial group, you should know them, and innervates skin above this muscle, yeah, medial surface of the thigh. So this is femoral. Oh, sorry. This is lumbar plexus, yeah? So femoral nerve I will show to you. And the last will be, okay, let's move over there. Maybe I will show